Yo yo yo, it's B-tean Screen, and how's everybody doing today? And I'm doing fantastic. Back again with another top 5. Last time we were here, we did a top 20, and that was actually it was top 10 or 20. I can't remember, but it was with Onyx, this little boy here, Onyx, yeah. But no one cares about Onyx right now, for one reason and one reason only. As you can tell from the probably title, this is a top 5 Pokemon typings with double quad effectivenesses. I don't know if I'm going to be able to even shorten that down or not, but it's obscured. There's only like 8 type combinations that are like this, and I have a top 5. I might do honorable mentions, I might not, I don't know, but first off, actually, no, let me actually explain this. So, I'll use an example for an honorable mention for like explaining it. Fire or Rock. It's quad effective with water being super effective on fire and rock being quad effective, and ground is the same. So this is kind of like the ideology that I use for this. It has to have 2 types that are quad effective on it, and then I also chose Pokemon and Fakemon to look at what these Pokemon could look like. So in top 5, I have an Ice Steel type. And the reason why this is top 5 is the 5th one, just because it's obscured, but it doesn't really mix well. Like, Ice is hard, Steel is hard. It doesn't really have that great of an ideology. The types quad effective on it are Fire and Fighting, and the Pokemon, well, the Fakemon that I chose for this one is Stellaxer. So this is obviously a Fakemon, and it is done by the Blue Flames on DeviantArt. If you want to check him out, go right ahead, or her, them. Let's say them. So it's a stalagmite Pokemon, and according to this, it has either Heatproof or Defiant. It has an evolution. Ooh. I'm not actually going to look at the evolution just yet, though. But yes, this is Stellaxer, and this is top 5, so it looks like a knight, and that's pretty much why I chose it. And I think it's really cool how they chose to do the ice typing as a sword rather than the steel. So, yeah. Now for number 4. For number 4, I chose to have a ice and rock. You're going to notice that there's 3 different types that I have here that are ice and something. There's actually 3 types along here that are... Wait, 1, 2, 3. Rock is very not good. There's 4 different types combinations here with rock. But yeah, ice and rock, you can probably tell why I chose it. You can think of like many different ways, like a snowy top mountain. I'm surprised they didn't do that with Snover and Abomasnow, because he is a mountain, but they chose grass for some reason. But yes, the reason why I pretty much chose ice and rock as my 4th one is because it's cooler than steel, because you can do a lot more with it. There's boulders, mountains, even you can do caves. And the Pokemon that I chose to put along with this is, again, a Fakemon, and it is Goatane. And it's like Goat Mountain. It's a mountain goat, obviously, with these things. And let me just go right on over to this. It was done by Adam Figueroa. I'll probably put the names up on screen right up here so it has something there, along with the number, actually. So if you want to check them out, go on over to there. And this is part of this is like the final evolution, as you probably should. If this was the first one, it'd be weird. So, yeah, this rock ice. It looks really cool, and I like how they chose to do a mountain goat, because those are typically in in snowy mountain areas, kind of. Because in Pac-Man World 2, they are, and that's what I basically go off of. Pac-Man World 2 was awesome. I might actually play it on the channel sometime. Anyways, other than that, we are moving on to top. Wait, I forgot to say the types. It's obviously fighting and steel. So that's one other reason why I chose this as better than Ice Steel, because it has a different kind of range for what is quad effective on it. Like steel is obscured. So yeah, fighting and steel. Now for the next one, we are going to number 3. Number 3, honestly, I'm surprised just off the Pokemon design that I chose, it is a Fakemon, but like, sorry, it's not higher. It is Psychic and Ghost. The two types that are super quad effective on it is obviously Ghost and Dark, the only types that it can be. And I love this idea how it's a sorcerer ghost, because sorcerers are psychic and magical, so I like that. And it's Phantom. I don't know what. Oh yeah, Sorcerer Dead, Sorcerer Red, yeah, and Magopus. I don't know what that's supposed to be. Looks like an octopus to me. I'm sorry, but yeah, it has a cool type combination. I know we have Lunala, but I thought this looked way better than Lunala. No offense, Lunala, but like, we need this. So that, just like this Sorcerer alone would make this guy amazing. But like, he chose to do a book, then symbols, and then a chain of symbols all over the place. Looks like he's ready to just go full Ghost Rider on you, like with the chains and all. So yeah, he is number 3. Well, they are. Now for number 2, we have a very familiar type, which is Rock and Steel. So I chose freaking Aggron to represent this group because he is just amazing. I love Mega Aggron. Actually, isn't Mega Aggron even? Oh, he's just okay. Well, Aggron. Let's just keep it as Aggron. Oh yeah. Also. Wait. Go back. Oh no. Okay, you. This guy was made by Dr. Crafty. So yeah. Anyways, back to you. So, Aggron is one of a beastly Pokemon, and I love how they incorporate him into the game. How you can find him very early on, right before the second gym or after, depending on which way you go, and even with like the newer generations, with the Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, you have the Mega right off the start, other than your starter Pokemon. So yeah, he is my favorite, and the types that are super effective on him should be pretty much obvious. They are fighting and ground, and the only reason why he's number 2 is because they already made him as an actual Pokemon, and they gave him plenty of different abilities. Well, one ability that help him to stay alive, like Sturdy. If he gets hit by a fighting type move, he'd be gone unless he has Sturdy. So even with that, he could do amazing. And yeah, now on to honorable mentions, I guess. So of course there's Fire Rock. Macargo does nothing for that. It's water and ground. There could be a very cool volcano kind of Pokemon I could see, but I don't know. I haven't found any like that yet, and it's 2 fairly easy typings to come across. And that's pretty much what I went off with this on. And then the second honorable mention is a grass and bug type. And we have plenty of those. They don't do really anything. Like, I love Leavanny, but like, it doesn't do anything for its case. And then there's Fire and Flying, which are 2 very common typings. Especially early on, like you have a Fire starter, or like even with Gen 4, when it comes out, you get Panseer, possibly. You have a lot of typings that go against it, especially with Flying. And they're common, so yeah, that's pretty much why I didn't choose that. And then, straight from Gen 1, Ground and Rock, which they do quite often, and it's Water and Grass, 2 pretty common typings again. In most games, you at least run into one of those early on, and it just doesn't do anything for like this list. It doesn't pop out really. And now, on to number 1, and I chose this because I'm a fanatic, and I love the idea of this Pokemon. So, here you go. It's a Ice and Bug type. I love, like, if you know me, I love Bug type Pokemon. Heracross, Pinsir, like, those are just 2 that I've actually used in my series. I love using Bug type Pokemon, and these guys look incredible. They are made by Dr. Crafty, I believe. And go on over and check just to make sure. I have to. Yeah, Dr. Crafty. And they just look incredible. They're Ice and Icebug, they're Frostbiter and Blizzard. The naming could be better, but like, the idea of this, like, if you go into a cave, like a frosty cave, you would find this immediately. Like, spiders infest caves, and if it's like a cold cave, have the ice rock in there to evolve Glaceon, and then this too. Like, I could see this in an actual game. Like the concept, not the actual design. But yeah, like I love this, and the two typings that are super effective against it is fire and rock. So pretty much, Macargo is octuple times effective. Would you put that? If you could use two types against it. But yeah, that being said, the only Pokemon that could actually do anything to it is that. And let me just see if there's no information. Okay. Yeah. Anyways, that is the list. Thank you guys so much for watching. I just saw something that I might like, but other than that, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed, and if you have any ideas for a top 10, 20, 50, sorry, not 55, 5, 10, 20, just leave them down in the comments, and I will go and do some research, because this actually took me, I want to say, 3 hours. Just, well, like, I went through all the Pokemon and saw which ones there were that were double quad effective, quad a week, I guess. And then just took time deciphering what each Pokemon could look like and all that stuff. Other than that, thank you guys so much for watching. Peace, B-tean screen. See you next time, and bye-bye.